Hey, we're finally doing more of this.
Yes. And I have some... Okay, I had a piece of information.
Did you?
And, I mean, I have it. And I'm not sure... I'm not sure if I was supposed to tell you right away or wait for the opportune moment. So I'm just going to opt to tell you right away because I think it's really interesting.
Okay.
So, I was told the mystery of why it takes your bud forever to show up sometimes.
And what is the mystery?
The mystery is that when you... Like, let's... Who's this lady? Amara? Is that her name?
Yeah, it's more.
Like, let's say if you... Oh, what the... Where did you even come from, sir?
From over there.
From the bush, yeah. So if you choose, you know...
I played Dark Souls a little while ago, so I was immediately trying to do like a new attack, which you cannot do in this game.
So yeah, if you choose an NPC to quest with, right? And...
So you do choose the NPC by like picking their quest or something? Is that how this works?
Yeah, I believe so. Because, I mean, you could have come out here with not Amara, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I hypothesized that in our last video.
Yeah, I mean, I've forgotten how it works now, but when you somehow elect for an NPC to come with you, right, and somebody else, another player that's playing this game, elects the same NPC, that you guys, like both of you players, like if matchmaking detects this, you and that guy become that NPC in the other guy's game.
Oh, okay.
So when Jokel was running off, it's because
that was somebody
else who had picked a Jokel and had become your Jokel. In his game, he thinks he's his avatar.
Right.
And obviously... So in his game, he was your Jokel and you were his Jokel.
Oh.
So you guys just were gone doing independent actions.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So that's the kind of weird online Souls network play that we've got going on in this game.
I mean, that's cool, but...
Yeah. So the reason that Amara is just being an NPC and just following you is because nobody else wants to work with her right now. Either nobody's playing the game or nobody playing the game.
It's pretty late right now.
Wants to work with her, yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, it's not like this has the notoriety of Souls, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like there might even be somebody playing in your region or however they... I don't know how they do it, you know.
So when they finally snap back, is that because the game has like realized we don't want to adventure together?
I think it's like they turn off the game, or they pick a different NPC and they leave, or something.
Does that mean like...
Or if you switch to do another, you know, if you go, okay, Jokel's run off, I want him here, fuck this for now, and then you go switch to Amara, then theoretically, like, his Joker will come back and you're now with Amara. You know, and so you guys have your NPCs.
Right.
But yeah, so that's the... I thought it was kind of a neat... Yeah, like you said, it's cool, but it's really immersive... Not immersive, but...
Well, I mean...
It's an interesting feature because if the player goes, okay... Like, if they get in their game and they pick the same one as you, and then Amara, I guess, just runs off and they decide to follow, you know, Amara, who is the other player, it's kind of like you can switch roles in a way, which seems very unique and innovative, because then instead of the NPC helping you, you're helping her on her quest. Even though it's not the guy, it's a little weird. It's a gray area.
Yeah.
It's a fun way to try to get a role reversal and make the NPC feel just as real as you and with their own wants and stuff. But as we've seen most of the time, they just go, I guess people don't know, you know, and they go...
I didn't know.
Yeah, and you don't know, so you're just going to like be like, okay, come on, Jokel, and run off. And then you don't know, you know?
Like,
so,
And I mean, like, to my knowledge, like, I don't have, like, a tooltip that shows me where my NPC is.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So when Jogel just doesn't show up, like, I don't know he's not going to show up.
Yeah,
until I've been out for a little bit. So if I lose the thread, then I'm just not going to have him.
And the thing is, it's weird because theoretically, you know, you and the other person, I think the idea behind it was you and the other person have picked the same quest. So even if you don't know, you're going to run to the same area to accomplish the quest.
Yeah.
And therefore, organically, you and player PC Jogel are going to be in the same place, and, you know, it'll work. But
right.
For some reason, I guess people have been like, I'm going to take this quest, but then Breath of the Wild thing happens, and they go, ooh, what's over here? And they run off.
That's like none of the times when... The only time I've ever noticed this kind of thing even happening is when people just fuck off.
Yeah.
So, like, I've never had one of these guys, like, go along with me to do my quest.
But the thing is, I don't understand why because to each player, they are their own character. So even if your NPC runs off, why wouldn't you go to where you need to be to do the quest, which should make you guys join up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like that's, yeah.
It's weird that this doesn't seem to have been working, like, the way it's intended.
And that's the thing, and because of that, I'll say again that I was simply told that this is how it works. I didn't look it up on the internet myself.
Right. I know I did read something about how one of the... I read a review, and, like, one of the positives it listed was that, you know, sometimes your NPC will be another player.
Yeah,
Sometimes you have an AI companion, and sometimes there'll be another player. And I thought, oh, that's neat. But yeah, like maybe if they gave you some kind of like cue that it was happening, because in like Dark Souls, it's super obvious, you know, when you have you have an NPC character, whether it's a player or not. So. Yeah, like, they need to give... If I know, like, oh, okay, like, I know it's going to break the immersion.
But the thing is, it seems like it should be such a beautiful system because, you know, more often than not, I figure players are going to go where they're supposed to go to do the quest they picked to do. Like, why would you pick a quest to run off to the mountains?
Right.
You know? So it's just weird that... It's weird that I haven't seen it work, and I've seen it fail when you've been playing. At the very least, I think I should have seen both, you know, but I don't know what's up.
The road to the Whispers has been blocked by listeners loyal to the matriarch. We must find a way through. There is a new arrival in the stormed ruins. She is from the Whispers. When you meet her, you will realize why she was so easy for me to hear.
Okay. I don't remember if this happened to me. This quest. I mean, I was way past this when I was playing the game, but then I stopped so we could have like a semi-blind playthrough.
Yeah.
For the channel. But I don't remember getting this Find the Traveler thing. I know I had like a storage box in here, and I can't fucking find it.
You know,
it was like right over here. It's not here. Like I don't know if I did something to trigger it or what.
I wonder if what I presume to be the smaller player base, coupled with the fact that maybe,
well, it's absolutely a smaller player base because this is not available on Steam or anything.
Oh yeah.
This is number one. This is only Xbox Arcade or whatever it is. Xbox Online. It is only Xbox and it is only PC. There's no PS4 version. And for the PC version, you can only play it. You can only even buy it through the Epic Games Store.
Oh, I see.
And play it through the Epic Games launcher.
Okay.
So I mean that's a pretty big hurdle. Like when I was looking around to see if that was actually the case. I was seeing a lot of people saying like, well, fuck it, like I'm not going to install like an entire other like storefront for this game. Like I'm going to fucking play on, like I'm going to wait for it to come to Steam.
Okay, yeah, and I mean, So, I mean, I guess there's probably a small player base, and people might not know, and there's...
I was like, nobody knows about this game.
Yeah, and I bet the people that have played it might have already beaten it. So, as far as your playthrough right now, you might just not get it. You know, you might just get AI, because it might be hard to find another person actually on the network.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's the NPC, at least you know they're there and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, like, I mean, for the purposes of an LP, I'd kind of rather have something more predictable.
Yeah.
Helping me out.
Just, like, occasionally check behind you and see if she's still there. Like, watch, she's just gone.
I mean...
Somebody abducted. She's not fighting.
Yeah, I mean, she might have gotten stuck on something.
Yeah.
I think Jokal got stuck.
Jokal did get stuck in the when we were trying to get into a cave.
I thought she was coming to rescue me, but it was a rabbit. Or possibly Dio. One of the two. I hate your apple cricket. Yeah, I think Amara's just fucking gone. This is really annoying.
Someone stole her. But see, why wouldn't she be doing what she's supposed to be doing?
Give back my girl, asshole.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Maybe the matchmaking happens like as soon as they pick her back into...
Now it's Jokal.
What? What did you do?
Nothing.
How is it even Jokal?
Oh. Well, I mean, the quest I'm working on right now isn't either of their quests.
Oh.
I left with Amara selected.
Okay.
I really, really hate how precarious it is to pass through water.
Oh, he can't come.
I assume he'll, like, teleport across or something.
Hopefully.
But, yeah, I left with Amara... Yeah, there he is. I left with Amara selected. I was just curious if he was going to prove to be a player or something.
Like, run off?
Yeah.
Or start torture.
I left with Amara selected because I was hoping to spoof the game into letting me use her.
Yeah.
Because she's nice to look at. But, the quest is for, what's his name? Bertrand or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So, I guess when it's his quest, like, it either defaults to Jokal, or I just get, like, a random one.
Yeah, it could be.
I did not hit a single thing.
Yeah, that hyena is really low. There you go, you got it. Oh, nice.
Get wrecked.
Super, like, overhead swing.
Yeah. Am I on the right way?
So I have
it's
an
up ahead.
interesting factoid here.
About
the Japan.
not the China.
No. Yeah, no, there hasn't been China news.
I only care if it's about China.
Yeah, right? So there was a survey.
Does Japan even exist? Oh, it's her. I like this lady.
Oh, what do we got here? Let's see.
Watch it there, vagrant. I've got a barrel and I'm not afraid to use it. Wait, I'm no scagging vagrant. In that case, maybe you and me can strike a deal.
I don't know if she's supposed to be like a gypsy or something. She's got that like
I don't make a
Eastern
habit of
European
traveling
sort of
there.
way of
kinda.
talking.
The pass is impassable.
And she's like
This is
I
the
believe
only
it's
way.
implied she's like a witch or
Drive
something.
stuck on the other side, getting trunked on by some big listener boots. The pass is all bunged up by a
Listener
listener called
boots.
Gowron. See? He's got some unholy mix of stones and shadows that we can't even see, let alone touch. I need to fetch me a seeing stone and a heartbone rod for smashing mirages. An old monastery should have a stone, and the rods were kept in town squares as wards.
Well, you said a deal, and that implies you were going to tell me what I get if I do it.
Well, what I get is she joined my town.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine.
I mean, I didn't invite her. So
Hey, let's strike a deal. Give me stuff, and I will come live in your town and take your resources.
Did I lose Jokal again? Yep, I did.
Someone jacked him. But see, why isn't he here? Like, so here's my theory, right? The guy in town, some player in town must have just picked Jokal, must have just picked this quest. Which means if he's Jokal, Jokal's now teleported to town.
I mean,
But the thing is,
it'd be a little
he should be along here, right? Because this is...
There he is.
Okay, well, who are you, Jokal? Are you a guy?
It'd be a little suspicious though, just because like this happens like every single time, and this just doesn't have the player base.
Yeah.
Like if this was Dark Souls, I'd believe that someone somewhere is always doing the thing that I'm trying to do.
Okay, so maybe.
Also, I can't catch the fucking dog.
Okay, let's see. Like, don't move and see if he doesn't move.
No, he was clearly an NPC.
Oh, is he? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know where he went. Then, perhaps this is incorrect. You know, obviously the thing to do is to.
I mean,
look it up.
It might just be that the server has to like check, you know, to see it does like some handshaking to see if there's any. Around.
Like while it's looking, he disappears.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing to do would be to look it up, but I'm having much more fun with wild speculation. So I'm gonna continue.
What are you, Fox News?
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to enjoy myself. But no, so I had this interesting survey from Japan.
Did you survey the survey?
I mean, probably.
You don't even know. Whoa, look at this.
Holy crap.
I didn't find this before. Of course, that probably means that there's like a non-petrified acid spider thing somewhere.
I mean, I think it means that whatever petrified them is in here.
Well, I mean, I find those are like they're like shedded like exoskeletons. Like there were a bunch of them in the ruins that I went through before, where there were just live spiders.
Okay.
So I think they just shedded something at some point in their life cycle.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not find this little cave before.
So yeah, there was
Oh, there's a live one.
Yeah, there's a survey
Wait,
that happened in the Japan, and I mean I'd source it, but nobody's gonna be able to read it anyway.
Fuck am I? I guess I can only go forward.
So yeah, it was a survey of people who.
Oh, that's a big thing.
Oh wow, it's a like little golem spider. Okay, you hurt me.
Yeah. It kind of bugs me in video games like this where when wildlife like work together.
Yeah.
I mean, these are similar enough creatures. Oh, they killed Jokal. They killed. No, he's alive. But I'm getting all the other ones.
Oh.
So yeah, the fucking acid had so much like hitbox to
Yeah.
it.
But no, yeah. So this survey. It was designed to figure out how many people are what would be referred to as menkui, which is someone who is solely interested.
Oh, bitch! They Dark Souled me.
Ah,
They're like, hey, you want to come and get this treasure? We're gonna have a spider sneak up on you while you do it.
it means someone who is solely interested in physical appearance in their romantic partner.
Ah.
So, you know, it's if you were, like if you said, okay, I need a girl, she needs to be hot, she needs to be, you know, 9 out of 10, I don't care if she's
Like
the
a bitch.
worst, a total bitch, like so annoying, nags me every day, have to spend, you know, high maintenance.
Right.
As long as she's like 9, you know, minimum.
I was gonna make
I'm in.
I was gonna make a reference to someone we know, but that's me. So I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay.
But I think you know.
Yeah, so, and I mean, yeah, for women it's the other way. It's the same.
Ah, I found this whole like little secret dungeon in the wall.
Yeah, this is, can you jump? No, you can't jump in this game.
You can.
Oh, okay.
I have like a standing jump.
It looked like, I mean, call me crazy, but not that one. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe you can make that.
I think the one.
But there was
over
another one, right?
I think this one I need to do like a running jump across.
Because it looks precarious, but I think you can make it.
Right.
Do you grab edges in this game? Oh no, you're good.
Nah, yeah, awesome.
Anyway, so this survey was nationwide. Nearly 1,400 men and women aged 20 to 60 showed that let's see. And on average, 37.4 people only care about looks.
I mean, that's those are good odds for me.
Yeah, so I mean, it's most people, you know, you've got to have. I mean, the thing is, this is just they only care about looks.
Is Japan just filled with uggos?
No. So I'm saying some of these, there's so clearly some portion of the population that goes, I need them to be 9 out of 10 and have an amazing personality.
Oh, I see.
Right, so that's...
Well, that's more depressing.
Yeah. So this person, you know, 37.4% of people are like, if they're hot...
I could make this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
You know, if they're hot, that's it. But just because people, like, undoubtedly, implicit here is that there's some people that need looks and personality.
Right.
And then some portion where they can go average, and then some portion where they're like, it's as long as it's breathing.
But that's only like at that point in their life. Eventually they will realize they can't have both, and then enters Alex.
Yeah, true. But I mean, this is 20-year-old, this is age 20 to 60.
Exactly. So, you know.
All right, so
age 34-ish Japanese girls, you know, here I am.
No, but 20 to 34 is in 20 to 60.
Oh, I see. I didn't hear the 60. I thought you said a smaller range.
Oh, no, yeah. So, I mean...
All right, well, then 61-year-old Japanese women.
Yeah.
Here I am.
So, I mean, the good news is you can
How did he... Why would he even?
Yeah.
This is not how animals are.
The good news is you can get them 18, so legal. And you can also get those golden years.
I mean, they do age very gracefully.
I mean, I was totally into your neighbor. What's her face?
Oh,
she was cute.
did you actually see her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she actually was quite cute for her age.
Yeah, I liked her. But I mean,
She wasn't even that old.
she didn't look 60 though, so
She wasn't.
she might have fallen into, you know, I don't know.
She wasn't 60.
Yeah.
She was like late 30s, I think.
But yeah. Interestingly,
I've been wanting this button.
Interestingly, the highest value of the looks are the only thing that's important for the men was the...
Check it. I have a club which is not quite a sword.
Ah, cool. Yeah, the 60-year-old men were the highest ratio of the age range. Half of them, 54%.
Of the people who demanded
That looks
baby
only.
super hot.
Yeah, looks are the only thing that matters, yeah.
I mean, that's consistent.
Yeah, so... But, you know, I kind of thought it might be like the younger men a little more. I thought when you get older, maybe you'll realize, like, hey, we're all gonna age. I need something here that isn't gonna fade.
I mean, maybe those are the older, like, very set in their ways Japanese guys who believe that, like, they're entitled
Yeah.
to a hot chick or something.
Then again, it also might be the old guys that just go, this is what I pay 20-year-olds for.
That's true.
You know, so...
And I mean, Japan also still, like, it's not super common, but Japan still does arranged marriages.
Yeah.
So that that is an option to assist you with your finding of a person.
Yeah, and then on the other end, for the women, it's actually the opposite. The highest amount of them were the youngest ones, the ones in the 20s. So young women...
Well, that's when they're idealistic.
Yeah.
Before they get trotted out to a bunch of arranged marriages with, like, dudes who are 3 times their age.
Yeah. So young women and old men have the highest chance to only need looks and nothing else in their relationships.
That is an unfavorable statistic for me.
But
I need it to be the other way around.
anyway, yeah, that's that bit of news.
That was kind of disturbing.
Wait,
Oh, I missed the guy. Oh, he's back. Damn it!
oh,
Well,
you wanted some meat.
I just wanted to murder. I just wanted a little murder. Is it so wrong to want to murder something that isn't a spider?
Right.
I don't think so. I think it's perfectly rational. Oh, right. I've got to do the whole, like, go around thing. What the?
So I just read here. Oh, it's one of these ninjas.
Yeah.
That is dead.
The ninjagoes.
You need a heal.
Yeah, I do. There's a stone right here.
Oh, okay. Run at it. Yeah, I just read here that Reddit has cracked down and
On Crackdown?
and has banned any content that could possibly be construed as lolicon.
Man, Jokel just wrecked that guy. I mean, that's good, because, I mean, like, it's wrong to shame people about their porn, but lolicon, like, really, like, skirts the line of what's, like, legal. And
I mean,
what is objectively decent.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about... Well, I think under our newest and most vague definition of porn yet, you know, depictions of things count as porn.
Well, photographs do.
Okay, because
Like, illustrations, by my understanding, illustrations should not count as pornographic material.
Okay, I mean, I'll check the definition I saw in a second, but you know, the one of the big arguments is like, you know, cartoons aren't porn, or like drawings aren't porn, but apparently Reddit now is counting them as porn for the purposes of banning lolicon stuff.
Those dastards.
So, you know, you can't draw your
Sasami.
who's yeah.
I was trying to think of
I was trying to
something.
think of a little one. Yeah.
It's not my thing, so I had to think for a bit.
So yeah, you can't draw your sexualized Sasami because if you're on Reddit and it's lolicon, it's porn.
Where was the crossing over here?
Or even if it's not porn, they just don't know. Can you just get on that wrong? Oh god, you barely made it.
Oh, I thought okay. I thought I was still across the bridge.
Oh, okay.
So I'm all turned around here.
Well, here, because I'm
hey,
interested...
I didn't find this before. I got a shovel. I think it's a weapon.
Because I'm interested...
Aw, shit. Steal thy shovel.
Oh god, you're Shovel Knight.
This is awesome. I may actually use the shovel.
You follow the code of chivalry now?
Yes.
But yeah, no, because I'm interested, I need to find...
Everybody become the opposite gender. Now.
I need to find this definition of porn.
Well, remember the term will be pornography.
Well, yeah. Because I found a really vague definition that was like, well, I mean, anything could be... Okay, yeah, like this one. Here's a definition.
Ah, okay. Finding that woman is what gets me my storage case. That's why. Okay. I didn't connect the two before.
So here's a definition that I thought, this is just really, really vague. So pornography is printed or visual material containing the explicit description or display of sexual organs or activity intended to stimulate erotic rather than aesthetic or emotional feelings.
I mean, is that the legal definition?
Well, let me... Okay.
Because legal definitions are different than what you'll find in, like, Webster.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me see here.
I'm not. I should clarify. I'm not lobbying for pornography.
No. I'm just like trying to find.
I'm just. I like to keep things, you know, accurate.
Okay. Well, this here says that this is a definition from Nolo's Plain English Law Dictionary.
I mean,
does that mean anything?
We use blacks for the most part.
Okay, well, according to Nolo,
Nolo is a site where lawyers like to congregate, but I don't believe it has I don't believe it's a citable authority.
Our people, then,
okay. I mean, should I try to find Blacks?
I'd be curious to know what Black says.
Alright, so I keep adding to the search. Okay, Blacks.
Beneath the list.
Legal definition of pornography? Maybe this will... Okay, that's Nolo again. Let me see if I can...
It's a funny thing, but we never reckoned Gararon's strong enough to block.
Okay, well,
that
all I can find right now is
he might
Nolo.
be sucking up some extra power from
But Nolo says... Photographs, films, books, or other material depicting erotic or sexual acts designed to cause sexual harm.
Photographs.
Yeah.
What were the types of materials listed?
Photographs, films, books, or other material.
So it does not mention illustrations.
Yeah, but I mean, I figure other material is the catch-all, right? For just any material.
That's not how it works in law, and I would argue the crap out of that in...
Okay.
I would argue the crap out of that in the courtroom.
Wait, so what does other material mean, then?
Well, that's why we have case law.
I mean, don't write it if it doesn't mean anything, right? That's my logic.
It's there to give people a subject to argue about in the future. They don't want to just list a finite number of things because then you can never change that. You see?
Oh, you can't just amend it later.
No. So what's gonna? It's very like you can't just because if you change the definition of something that has ramifications on previous rulings, you see?
Yeah,
so it's very important. So what would happen, assuming like there was an actual lawsuit and trying to determine whether or not a thing is pornography, is that both attorneys would try to find whatever support they can to prove their case that this is pornography versus this is not pornography.
Okay, well,
I mean that's what most of my job is, like trying to find that stuff.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, it's not there now, and then like,
I mean, granted, like Reddit can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, on Reddit, you know, even if it's not considered porn, they just don't want. I mean,
yeah. I was just curious, like, just intellectually.
Yeah.
If, like, to what degree, like, you have to lolicon for it to become porn.
Right. And I mean, so, hey. I mean, yeah, by this definition, it's not porn.
I suppose it's not porn if they have clothes on?
Yeah, but all lolicon content, porn or non-porn, is not allowed on Reddit.
Okay, and I mean that's reasonable because it's a gateway to stuff you don't really want to be touching.
Yeah, and then Reddit's big post is headed, "Do not post sexual or suggestive content involving minors." So, I mean...
I assume you mean children and not like the guys who work in a coal mine.
Yeah. MINORS. But yeah, I mean, and then that's vague enough where Reddit can just say whatever they want is suggestive, like fully clothed or otherwise. You know, like if they don't like you, your drawing of a little girl picking flowers in a fucking snowsuit could be suggestive if they want it to be, you know.
Right, exactly.
But
I mean that's also part of the problem where, like, you know, you can't, like, people do have their kinks and not everybody is aroused by the same things.
Yeah, so. But anyway,
we're a little past.
Yeah,
the time,
we're over.
so
but that's that.
we should split the video here.
Okay, we'll see you guys.
We'll see you guys in the next video.